Thank you. In which case, I am
Take care,
inviting Cold, Shy, and Walt back on. Let me just give them a nudge in the show chat. Come back on to start the next segment in our show. Let me just... Auto, do you want to do some donations while I ping these guys?
We're all
While
caught
you
up on
sheep
donations.
We're all caught up. Oh,
so there
okay.
you go.
Oh, they're all here anyway.
They're quick as a hiccup.
Quick as a hiccup. Gold. Right, let me bring my document up. Welcome back. Welcome back. Shy.
Shy, if you're still dressed as Ricardo Montalban, okay.
Oh, yes.
No.
Hey, Walt too.
Operations Officer Volcanic.
Incredible.
Having the badge and all. Wow. Got Stars Auto, you're letting the side down. Where's your uniforms? Come on. Oh, and even got the Romulan ale.
That's right.
Takes
Sorry,
a while for the
it's
stuff
in
to
my
get
other
permit.
nerd closet.
All right, I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to drop off for this one and watch you guys from the chat. So good luck.
Good luck. Okay. Gentlemen, are you ready for Star Trek Trivia, the one and only game show where our contestants can win a prize of their choice up to the value of £20. I will be challenging one other than Cold, Walt, and Shy at their Star Trek knowledge. And accompanying me is my lovely assistant, Stars and Garters, who will be keeping score on the latest technology available to us here with our budget on Timelines Talks. It is, in fact, the whiteboard of...
Yeah,
writing.
I doodled something very inappropriate on here, so I just had to very quickly erase it.
Just life. Apparently if I cut off the
Was it
theme again,
Picard
I'm
of the
fired.
Centaur?
Okay,
There
how
is a
this...
picture of Centaur Picard.
Okay, how this is going to work. I will address each of you in order. We'll start with going in the order. Walt, Cold, Shy, because that's how you are on my screen. I'll keep it simple. I'll ask each of you individually a question. If you get that question right, you score 2 points. If you cannot answer it or get it wrong, it will go to the next person in the list. If they get that correct, they will score 1 point. If they don't get it, they'll go to the final person, who, if they score it, will get 1 point as well. So, first question, then passed over to the next people. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game will be the winner. So all to play for. We have a significant amount of time. Gentlemen, are you ready? Who's been thumbing through their edition of the Star Trek chronology? Also, no looking at chat, no cheating. Chat, join in as well. Don't give these guys hints. And Stars, if they can't answer it and they don't know, for a bonus point, I will donate £1 for every question that Stars gets right. So, shall we begin? Are we all ready? Are we comfortable?
Sure.
Well,
What exactly is
before we
it?
begin,
Okay.
I need to know, Walt, what is your rank?
Lieutenant Commander.
You're a lieutenant.
modest.
Okay.
Lieutenant Commander.
Well, I thought I couldn't go. With the gold, I couldn't go captain, could I? So
There was an
And
admiral in a gold
engineering.
uniform once, wasn't there? There was an admiral in DS9 that had the gold admiral's uniform. It was really strange.
So, on my scoreboard, I have Admiral Shy, Lieutenant Commander Walt, and Chief Petty Officer Cold, and I am Captain Stars.
Captain Stars, fantastic. Okay. First question, and this goes to Walt. In Gene Roddenberry's original treatment for Star Trek, and these are all multiple choice, by the way, what was the name of the starship? Was it A, the Yorktown, B, the Enterprise, C, the Plymouth, or D, the Reliant?
I believe it's A, the Yorktown.
That is correct. Well done. Okay. Cold. Who's the first actor to play a member of all 3 of the major alien races in Star Trek? Was it A, Christopher Lloyd, B, Jeffrey Hunter, C, Leonard Nimoy, or D, Mark Leonard?
Mark Leonard, D.
That is correct. Points going out, quite good. Okay. Shy. Admiral.
This is going to be embarrassing.
Which alien race did Ronald Reagan say reminded him of Congress? Was it A, the Vulcans, B, the Ferengi, C, the Klingons, or D, the Borg?
I'll go with the Klingons.
That is
Ronald
correct. That is correct.
Okay. I was just
Ronald Reagan,
just
yes,
going
once
from,
said,
like, From an 80s time period, yeah.
Yeah. See, if that was
Very
me,
good.
I would have actually probably answered the Vulcans. But yes, no.
I would have said the Ferengi because that's what I
Oh,
my
that's
assumption
true.
would have
Ferengi
been.
as well, yeah.
Very
Because his ex-wife was married to a Vulcan, is that?
Wow.
There are many things I could say about Ronald Reagan's wife. Most of them I can't say on stream.
No, his ex-wife. I believe his first wife was. Am I wrong? Is this trivia wrong? Played
tell
played
me.
Amanda. Played Amanda on Jane.
Oh,
Jane
really?
Wyatt? Really? Really look at that.
Reagan's first wife.
Ooh.
You,
I
you
wrong?
don't get points for this if you're right.
I'm just trying to compensate for later misses.
You were very much wrong.
Oh.
Am I wrong?
I would say.
Christine, that wasn't the question.
Yes. Okay. Walt. Who serves as the communications officer in the final episode of Star Trek: The Original Series? Is it A. Lieutenant Baldwin, B. Lieutenant Rand, C. Lieutenant Uhura, or D. Lieutenant Lisa?
It's Lieutenant Lisa.
That is correct, and sharp reply.
Whoa.
Wow.
Jesus.
Good lord.
I mean, I don't know what we're going to do if everyone gets all of these right. Oh, they still
That's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, so I think that Lieutenant Lisa appeared in a few episodes of the original series as well. She was a recurring sort of Uhura replacement when Nichelle Nichols couldn't make the set. Okay, Cold. What actress turned down the role of Seven of Nine 4 times? Was it A. Jerry Ryan, B. Jolene Blalock, C. Hudson Leak, or D. Claudia Christian?
Jerry Ryan. I don't think she took it straight away.
You are correct. It was Jerry Ryan.
Oh, that pause! I was on the edge of my seat.
I spent my youth watching really bad game shows on television. I know, just to get that suspense in there. I need a little heartbeat in the background. Dum, 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 dum.
Terrible.
Yes, there's no lifelines here. Okay, Shy. Which of the following is a species of intelligent turtles? A. Betazoids, B. Catarians, C. Ardanus, or D. Rigelians?
Oh, it's I believe it's Rigelians.
That is correct.
Ooh.
I need to
Which
up
I
the
only know because
difficulty.
I wrote a spec script featuring Rigelian. Yeah.
Man, you guys are the best.
Pure luck.
I'm going to have to go over to Stars and Autos questions because you guys are smashing these. Okay. Walt. And by the way, I have 50-odd questions, so we're good for time. We're going to be scoring points. Some of you get these wrong at some point. So in Star Trek Nemesis, Walt, what did Shinzon use to assassinate the entire Romulan Senate? Was it trilithium resin? Was it B, thalaron radiation? C, cobalt diselenide? Or D, acetone assimilators?
B, the Thalaron radiation.
Correct, that is correct. My lovely assistant, where is the leaderboard currently standing?
So, Admiral Shy has 4 points, Lieutenant Commander Walt has 6 points, Chief Petty Officer Cold has 4, and Captain Stars has 0. Because he hasn't been called upon yet.
No, we haven't got any wrong yet. Okay. Gold. What Star Trek The Next Generation prop was designed using an automotive air filter and a hairband? Was it A, Geordie's visor, B, Data's positronic brain, C, a warp coil, or D, the Resican flute?
The visor?
That is correct.
The only one that made sense.
Okay.
Plot twist, it was Wolf's bidet.
Yes, it is Wolf's jog. Shy. You might this might came to you. What were the last words of the last episode of Star Trek the original series? A. Scotty, beam us up. B. Anything is possible. C. If only. Or D. Engage.
It's not 1 or 4. What were 2 and 3 again?
2 or 3 was
If only.
so we got Scotty, beam us up. Anything is possible. If only. Or engage.
I'm not even trying to remember what the last episode of TOS was.
It was a Turnabout Intruder.
We'll go with if only. Let's see.
That is correct.
Because I was just trying to imagine which one Shatner or who delivers it. Who delivers that line? Is it Shatner?
Yeah, I think it's Shatner. He's the final line.
Yeah, I was trying to imagine which one could be delivered with like that quiet Shatner pathos of like, if only.
After he spent most of the episode pretending to be a woman.
Right.
Okay, Walt. Who was originally offered the role of Spock? Was it A, Martin Landau, B, DeForest Kelley, C, Roger Moore, or D, Dustin Hoffman?
I think it was Martin Landau.
That is correct. Man, these are too easy. They will ramp up in difficulty. Don't worry. Don't panic.
The idea of Roger Moore.
I don't know. Shy seems to be getting some hard ones. I didn't know. Shy.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Shuffle the deck.
We could randomize it, actually. Do you want me to randomize it? Shall I get a random number generator?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me.
No, do whatever. Keep going. It's fine.
Hang on. No, I'll do this fair. I'll do this to these guys later. Random number generator. Okay. Between 1 and 50. Let's go. Okay. Who did I ask that last one as well? So, Cold. What did the inhabitants of Gamma Trianguli 6 worship? Is it A, a god, B, a computer, C, a rogue Starfleet captain, or D, an alien being?
I've got a clue.
God.
Just to repeat
What's
the question.
planet called again?
The inhabitants of Gamma Trianguli 6, did they worship a god, a computer, a rogue Starfleet captain, or an alien being?
Computer.
That is correct.
Oh!
That is, in fact, Landru, the will of Landru.
Andrew, yeah.
Right, hang on a second. I just want to mark something on my document. Okay. Spin the wheel.
Have you got something for us in like between softball and what the hell?
I
was going to say, like,
I have a range.
a rogue.
We have a range. Okay. Shy. Which actor received death threats after Star Trek Generations? Was it A, Patrick Stewart? Was it B, Malcolm McDowell? Was it C, Alan Ruck? Or D, William Shatner?
Death threats. Alan Ruck. Would it have to be because Ruck killed? I guess I'll say Alan Ruck because he was so bumbling, but he didn't receive the death threat until Tuesday. So yeah, we'll go with that.
It was not Alan Ruck. Okay,
I'm out.
Question goes to Walt for a point.
Sorry, Shy. It was Malcolm McDowell.
That is correct.
Killing
It was
Kirk.
yes, because in fact he was responsible for killing Kirk. Okay, since we'll come on to Walt. Okay, Picard is painting a portrait of a nude woman in what episode? A, A Matter of Perspective. B, Tapestry. C, We'll Always Have Paris. Or D, The Chase.
I'm going to guess we'll always have Paris.
That is incorrect. Over to you, Cold. The options are A Matter of
Should I get the options
Perspective.
again?
Matter of Perspective, Tapestry, or The Chase.
Matter of perspective.
That is correct. Single point for you there. On to Cold. Question, no, hang on. 47. Okay. Cold. Roger Corby designed and constructed the android Andrea on the planet Exo-3. What were the main colours of her outfit? Was it A, red and blue, B, green and turquoise, C, black and blue, or D, blue and green?
My God.
I'm guessing because of the card in timelines, it's going to be red and blue and green.
That is correct. Good choice. See, Andrea fans would know that one.
But what was one of the options? Blue and turquoise.
It was green and turquoise.
Green and turquoise. That's the same as blue and green.
Not quite. Turquoise is a shade. Turquoise is its own shade. All right. Okay. Shy. No, not that one. Sorry. Bear with me. Okay. 26. Okay, what did the USS Enterprise have on deck 21? And this is no bloody A, B, or C, or D. This is the original Enterprise. What did it have on deck 21? A basketball court. B, a bowling alley. C, a baseball field. Or D, a swimming pool.
God. Not baseball field. What was the first one again?
It was basketball court, bowling alley, baseball field, or swimming pool.
Bowling alley or swimming pool? We'll go bowling alley.
That is correct.
Oh,
Okay.
this is my SAT training coming in here. This is like all process of elimination, educated guessing.
Okay. Stars, can you give us the scores?
Yes, I believe Cole is in the front with 11 points. Walt is in second with 9, and Shy has 8. I have 0.
Still anyone's game. Anyone's game to play for. Okay, Walt. Who did George Takei call for Star Wars and Star Trek fans to unite against? Was it A, Twilight fans, B, Battlestar Galactica fans, C, Harry Potter fans, or D, William Shatner fans?
Well, I know him and Shatner never got on, but what did I have with it?
Twilight fans, Battlestar Galactica fans, Harry Potter fans, or William Shatner fans?
Battlestar Galactica fans.
That is incorrect. Over to Cold.
Repeat the question, sorry.
So, who did George Takei call for Star Wars and Star Trek fans to unite against? Twilight fans, Battlestar Galactica fans, Harry Potter fans, or William Shatner fans?
Twilight.
That is correct. Call for everyone to unite against Twilight fans after the fandom rocketed in popularity. Okay, so, Cold. In what episode of Star Trek the animated series does Uhura take control of the Enterprise? Is it A, the Jihad? Is it B, the Lorelei Signal? Is it C, the Survivor? Or D, the Territin Incident?
Never watched Taz. D.
Which one? Sorry, what did you say?
D.
D is incorrect. It was not the Territin Incident. So over to you, Shy. Was it the Jihad, the Lorelei Signal, or the Survivor?
Is it the Lorelei Signal?
It is indeed the Lorelei Signal. The
Right.
famous episode where all the men got captured on the planet and all the women of the starship. Uhura took command and had to beam down, and is in fact in the game rescue team Uhura. Okay.
I like to imagine that, like, you know how there's Spock screaming, "The women!" It's like, I like to imagine that Uhura just screams out, "The men!" I've never seen the episode, but I imagine how it goes.
Okay. Shy. How many
Yeah.
lens flares are there in J.J. Abrams' Star Trek Into Darkness? Were there A, 826, B, 198, C, 62, or D, none at all?
I can't. I guess the suggestion of none at all would be that he overcompensated after his criticism in the first one. It could be none at all. I'm trying to think through it. I think the darkness of the plot holes in Into Darkness may have absorbed all the light from those possible lens flares. So it might be none at all.
That is incorrect.
Yeah, he can't resist. He can't resist.
Over to Walt. Would you like those options again?
Was it 62? Was that the
There was 826, 198, or 62.
62, please.
Is also incorrect. So Cold, is it 826 or 198?
198.
Is Also incorrect.
Also incorrect.
In fact,
It was going to be one of the dreams.
26 lens flares in Star Trek Into Darkness, which means Stars gets a point.
How can there be 826?
Hey, I think I know what the answer is. I think it's 826.
Most of it say outside. How the hell? Oh.
Do you not remember going into a white rage
can't
while
help
watching
himself.
that film?
It's like one every 4 seconds or something stupid.
Okay. Walt. In what city was Spock born? Was it A, Vulcana, B, Shikar, C, Rhaegar, or D, T'Pol?
I can't remember what it was, but I guess for C, whatever that was.
Or Rhaegar. It is not C. Over to Cold. Is it Vulcana, Shikar, or T'Pol? T'Pol.
Shikar?
Say that one.
Shikar?
Shikar is correct, yes. Well done. Okay. Cold. Why did the network censors initially reject the character of Spock? Was it A, he looked satanic? B, they didn't want aliens on the Enterprise? C, his lack of emotion was boring? Or D, he was better looking than Kirk?
He looks satanic.
That is correct. Straight away.
Jesus.
That was true. The original
Cold is
bit
smashing it.
after the cage, they didn't want Spock on because he looked satanic, and they also didn't want Una on, number one on, because they didn't want a woman. So they had to make a choice. But Gene Roddenberry fought very hard for Spock to stay on. Okay,
He fought harder for Leonard Nimoy than he did for his own wife.
he did. Yes. Okay, Shy. What was the only Star Trek TV series to not feature any human female as a main character? Was it A, Enterprise, B, Deep Space Nine, C, the original series, or D, The Next Generation?
Oh, it's Deep Space Nine, right? Human female. Are we counting? Does Keiko count?
You are correct, because she wasn't the main character.
Yeah.
But yes, you are correct. It is
Right.
Space
Trying to snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory right there, Shy.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do one more round and then we'll get a score update. Okay. Walt, in the original pictures, the Borg was supposed to be what species? A, a living virus, B, insects, C, virtual beings, or D, lizards?
Insects?
That is correct. They were originally pitched to be insects, but I think there was a budget constraint, so they had to just have some mechanical bits on people and run with that. Originally, originally it was supposed to be the Ferengi that were meant to be the original bad guys of the TNG, but they were too campy and no one bid for it. Okay, Cold. How did director J.J. Abrams teach Zachary Quinto to do the Vulcan salute? Did he A, have a two-fingered glove, B, tied fingers with a fishing line, C, glued his fingers together, or D, finger exercises?
I think he did something drastic, so it's B or C. Tie his fingers together?
With the fishing line, he did not do that, no.
Yeah.
So over to you, Shy. Did he have a two-finger glove? Did he glue his fingers together, or did he use finger exercises?
I would guess if it was for on-screen, maybe they spirit glued his fingers together.
They did indeed. Correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, over to you, Shy. Which Star Trek character had the Starfleet serial number 6565827D? Was it A, Kirk, B, Chekhov, C, Sulu, or D, Uhura?
I mean, the only one I can think of reciting his serial number repeatedly would be Chekhov on the aircraft carrier Enterprise. So that would be my guess. Chekhov.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Nuclear vessel.
We're finished. We are? Can I go now?
Such a good film. I was very wrong about that film when I was younger. I used to think, I don't like that one. Let's just go back to the 80s. But then I rewatched it recently. I was like, oh, yeah, this is so good. So good. Okay, Walt. What was wrong with the inhabitants of Gamma Vertice 4? Was it A, they were blind, B, they couldn't smell, C, they were mute, or D, they were deaf?
Mute.
That is correct.
Oh, well done.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't remember what episode that was from.
If it had ended up being that they couldn't smell, I'd be like, wow, that's a lot of dogs with no noses.
Yeah, funny. We just did a Star Trek Adventures thing with a load of dogs on it, wasn't it? Okay. Cold. Who does Captain Kirk marry in the Paradise Syndrome, Season 3, Episode 3? Is it A, Shana, B, Nairobi, C, Deela, or D, Miramani?
Again.
Was it A, Shana, B, Nairobi, C, Deela, or D, Miramani?
B.
Is incorrect. Shy.
A was Shauna, and then
Shana,
Lila was C.
Deela, or Miramani?
Oh, Deela is C.
Yes.
Let's go Shauna.
Is also incorrect. Over to Walt.
Oh well.
Is it Deela or Miramani?
Miramini.
That is correct. Okay, Shy. Which episode depicts a mutiny aboard the starship Voyager? Was it A, Unity, B, the Voyager conspiracy, C, Basics, or D, worst case scenario?
I think is it worst case scenario?
Is that your final answer?
Is that? Yeah. Stop it! I think so. That's the one with the holographic, simulations. That'll be my final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
holographic
right.
simulations.
Marquis Teska.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yeah. Okay, can we get a score update, please? Stars.
All right, so pulling ahead into the lead is Admiral Shy with 16 points.
What?
Trailing, yeah, I know.
Okay.
Trailing just behind is Chief Petty Officer Cold with 15 points. Lieutenant Commander Walt has 14 points, and I only have 1.
Did I tell you we're playing golf rules? Okay.
All in one.
Walt, what rank does Chakotay hold? Is it A, Chief, B, Lieutenant Commander, C, Commander, or D, Sergeant?
See, I think I've seen some stuff on the internet. I'm sure it's Lieutenant Commander. He's always referred to as Commander, but it's Lieutenant Commander.
That is correct. He was never given the full rank of Commander, but he was always assumed as Lieutenant Commander provisionally with his little marquee.
Apparently there's a pip, there's a black stripe on his. Isn't there?
He's like, I work for the Marquis, I'm going to rebel against anything. But anyway, I joined Starfleet. Sorry, Otto. You shouldn't diss about Chakotay when you're not here. Okay. Cold. Where was the emergency medical hologram originally designed? Was it A, Memory Alpha, B, Jupiter Station, C, Deep Space Nine, or D, the Daystrom Institute?
Jupiter Station.
That is correct. Confident answer there. Very confident.
Watched Lifeline recently.
Okay, Shy.
Yeah.
What was the name of the original pilot of the USS Voyager? Was it A, Cavett, B, Fitzgerald, C, Staddy, or D, Perham?
This is the one that died in the.
Yes.
Yep, that one.
Are you saying Perim or Perrin?
Perham. Not Spock's stepmother.
No, not Spock's wicked stepmother. I'll guess Perim.
Incorrect. Walt.
Yeah.
Is it Cavett, Fitzgerald, or Staddy?
It's Staddy, Betazoid officer.
Very correct, yes. The one that Tom Paris
Oh
tries to hit.
God!
Gotta know something.
Yeah.
I'd like to cede my points to Walt.
I believe she tells him, "Do you always fly at people warp speed?"
Oh, it's so
Right.
bad. If you ever listen to the
Only
Delta
when invisible
Flyers,
range.
if you've ever listened to the Delta Flyers, you'll know that Robert Duncan McNeil notoriously hates that part of it. Okay, we're nearing the end of your set of questions. We will have a final thing soon. Who did I just ask then? That was Shy, wasn't it? So, Walt, which Voyager crew member conspired against the captain to secure the Sicarian transporter? Was it A, Seska, B, Tuvok, C, Carey, or D, Taurus?
It was Tuvok.
Oh, fantastic. Well done. That is correct. Okay, cold. This might depend on how up to date you are. Ensign Manhaver served on the USS Cerritos in 2381 alongside Ensigns Mariner, Boimler, Tendy, and Rutherford. What was his first name? Was it A, Jet, B, Fletcher, C, Andy, or D, Craig?
Oh. What was the second name again?
Fletcher.
Jet.
Yeah?
Mm.
Is that what you're going with?
Mm.
You don't look confident. Just to reiterate, your options were Jet, Fletcher, Andy, or Craig.
I need to watch Lower Decks again. Yeah, Beckett, Jet.
Correct. It is Jet.
Oh,
Jack Manhaver. He's been in quite a few episodes, actually. He's got quite a bit of season 2 as well.
It was ringing some bell back there, but like, it wasn't that loud.
It's amazing. They went with 2 characters named Jet in the franchise. It's kind of
Who was the other one? Jet Reno,
Reno.
of course, yes.
Jet Reno, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Shy.
quizzed by a fake fan.
It's amazing how far Memory Alpha will take you. Okay. Shy.
Yeah, what you can't see is that just underneath here, I've got like idle score and it's low.
Yes, okay, Shy. Seth MacFarlane starred as Ensign Rivers in the latter seasons of Star Trek Enterprise. How many episodes did he feature in? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I think 2.
Is correct. He did start
No.
in 2 episodes. I think 1 in season 3, 1 in season 4, but don't quote me on that. Okay, we have 3 questions left, and I'm going to roll a dice to see which one of you gets these questions. All right.
Just as a reminder, the scores
go
are
on.
such. Lieutenant Commander Walt and Chief Petty Officer Cold are in tie with plus 19. Admiral Shy has 18 and I have 1.
Okay.
You can do it, Stars. Come on, Stars.
I can pull it back in. I
Well,
feel
these
confident.
last 3 are tougher. These are the toughest ones. So, Walt, what is T'Pol's mother's name? Is it A, T'Les, B, T'Len, C, T'Lau, or D, T'Lu? I'll repeat that for you because they're all quite the same. A, T'Les, B, T'Len, C, T'Lau, or D, T'Lu?
I'm going to guess at B.
Is incorrect. It is not T'Len. So, Cold. Is it T'Les, T'Lau, or T'Lu?
To less.
That is correct. It is T'Les's T'Pol's mother's name.
To Les, to Lorley,
Ta-ra.
to Lou, to Lie.
Okay, Cold. On what planet was Scotty accused of killing several women? Was it A, Alastria, B, Arianus, C, Argalius, or D, Argonia?
I don't know, Toss. Well,
I'll just repeat those options. Was it A, Alastria, B, Arianus, C, Argalius, or D, Argonia?
I know it's not one of them.
It's not
I
3
know,
of them.
I know it's not one of them. D.
D, did you say?
D.
Incorrect. Shy. Is it Alastria, Arianus, or Argalius?
Well, the fourth one was Argonia. That
Correct.
You missed. There was Alastria sounds like. No, wait. No, Roddenberry liked. Let's see the Latin. Screw it. We'll just go with Alastria. We'll go with Alastria. It's a little more fantasy than sci-fi, but we'll go with it. Why not?
That is incorrect. Walt.
Yeah.
Is it Arianus or Argalius?
Argalius?
That is correct. The planet Argalius. He was accused of being Jack the Ripper, or essentially Red Jack Jarrus, or Red Jack himself.
The only reason I knew that is because of his traits on the in-game come up as Argelian. So.
Okay, for the
I knew
final
last year
question.
was Voyager. That was how I knew that was wrong.
Yes. Shah, the final question for this round. We actually got through it a lot quicker than I thought. But the final question. In the Lower Decks episode I Excretus, Boimler and crew enter a set of holo programs, holo simulations. Which of the following names was not one of the assigned holo simulations? A. Tribble Infestation. B. Naked Time. C. Fully Functional. Or D. Natural Selection.
Oh shoot! That's a great scene, but yeah, they do spew a lot of holo programs. Read them one more time for me, please.
You've got A. Tribble Infestation. B. Naked Time. C. Fully Functional. Or D. Natural Selection.
And it's which one it's not, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, it's which one is not. I feel like. Let's go with. I feel like Naked Time was too. Is Naked Time?
It is not. Naked Time is in fact the,
not Naked
the
Time.
infamous one where they actually see more.
Wait.
Did you select it? It's too late.
No, I'm saying doesn't Walt get a chance to?
He does, but I'm just telling him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Walt, was it Tribble Infestation, Fully Functional, or Natural Selection?
Tribble Infestation?
Also incorrect. Cold, was it Fully Functional or Natural Selection? As not one of the holo simulations that was on that episode.
And I should point out, this is the point that will win you the game.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Pressure.
Fully functional.
Is correct. Fully Functional was not one of the simulations. So get up final scores, please, stars.
All right. So, Chief Petty Officer Cold leaves the enlisted officers in his dust with 21 points.
Amazing.
Lieutenant Commander Walt comes in second with a very respectable 20 points. Admiral Shy got caught with his breeches down with 18 points. And Captain Stars sits lonely in the corner with his scoreboard with 1.
Thank you, gentlemen, for joining. And that concludes this edition of Trek Trivia! There you go.
That's right.
I caught you all dancing. I didn't even see you doing that. That's amazing. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us for that one. Absolutely brilliant. Do you guys have any... Shai, you're joining us for Star Trek Adventures, which I think we're going to give us a bit more time and go into it a little bit early. So stay on. But Walt and Cold, please, any words or any messages you'd like to pass on before you depart?
Go for it, Walt.
I just want to thank you guys for a great show, and everyone just keep donating. It's really good for I've caught the start of the show.
Thank you.
You and Auto opening up to us was great, Idol. So yeah, carry on. You're doing great work. Appreciate it all.
Excellent.
I echo that entirely. It's like to hear that at the start, bawling was putting it mildly, but like. You're doing a great job at this. Just to see the donations come through, it's for such a good cause. So well done.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been absolutely fantastic to have you.
Wonderful.
And if you guys want a rematch in the future, you want to secure your win or claim the title, then yeah, we'll do that again.